Welcome to Man Talk 133, where men unite. What's up, my boy?
What's going on, bro? How you feeling, man?
Man, ain't nothing to it, dog. Ain't nothing to it, man.
Oh yeah,
Y'all like, comment, subscribe, share. Help us get to 5,000. We on our
that's
way.
right.
Appreciate y'all for subbing. Appreciate it.
Yeah, what they say? What they
Appreciate it.
say? Tap that notification bell.
Yeah, so y'all can stay in
You know what I'm
tune,
saying?
bro. Ding,
Yeah.
so y'all can get it done. So, bro, I got one today, dog. I'm gonna give a little
What you got?
overview of it, and
Okay.
then we're gonna jump into it. Politics or
Mhm.
politricks, Doc. So politrick, I'm gonna give them the definition.
Go
Politricks is a
ahead.
noun that means a
Okay.
use of trickery in
Mhm.
politics.
Okay.
For example, the government had resorted to political trickery in its attempts to retain power. Remind you of something? The
Oh yeah.
word politics was first used in the 1900s, so it's been around for a minute. Now I'm gonna give you the actual what we supposed to do, which is
It's funny, man.
politics. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
go
saying?
ahead. I can't stop
Politics.
laughing right
I
now,
know.
man, but it's funny, man.
Yeah. Politics is the
Okay.
activities associated with the governance of a country or other area, especially the
Okay.
debate or conflict among individuals or parties having or hoping to achieve power. So
Right.
basically what they saying that I should I start it like this?
Go ahead on.
Basically like they talking about like the Republicans being the politricks and the
Right.
Democrats being the politics. I hate to say it like
Basically.
that. That's
Basically,
basically
yeah.
what it is. What's your thoughts on it, dog? Like,
You know what it is, man. You know it's tricks with the Republicans. Like you said, Republicans and Democrats, it's tricks. Just cause it's like we just been seeing, like, they talking about the Republicans talking about Democrats can control the weather and all this kind of stuff. I don't know if you heard that right.
yeah, dog. You
Yeah,
see, I dropped my
you know
head
what I'm
on
saying?
that.
Yeah, that's tricks all day long. You know what I'm saying? Then you got Republicans. Now all the Republicans that voted against, like I said before, that voted against the
They
FEMA
need it.
bill, what I'm saying? That they screaming and crying, ain't nobody helping us and all that. So you know what I'm saying? Like you using antics, man, them tricks. That's politics, man. Like,
Listen, bro. Like, yeah, like I said before, we ain't a
mhm,
politics channel. However,
right.
it's bro, we man talk. Some things just sometimes got to be addressed, dog.
Yeah, so I was say you got to address some stuff, man.
Like this dog right here, what they got going on right now, dog. Like y'all got to stop, dog. Like
Right.
the records coming out on some of these people, dog, where they didn't vote against everything. And then they're
Right.
gonna get up on the debate stage and then try to make it like, well, I was with that the whole time. You got
Right.
the folk fact checking them on the spot, and they getting mad. Hey, we ain't supposed to fact check. Why not? If you
Right.
telling a lie, let us call it out.
Right. Like I said, I got the whole list too, and all of them from a lot of them from Carolina. Like,
a,
come on, bro. Like,
a lot of
we
them.
still, yeah, we still doing this, man. Then it's so bad, like you know what I'm saying? They kind of like got people, man, don't even want to get their FEMA or whatever they were saying about that situation. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Like
bad, dog.
making it seem like that we holding that FEMA holding back funds. FEMA had to come back up. Matter of fact, your headquarters up your way. The lady from Raleigh was on
Yeah, she
TV
had to come
yesterday
out
talking
and
about it.
she
Like,
had to come
bro,
out and stand it. Come on, dog. Y'all stop lying, dog. Like basically what you saying, like, bro, come on, dog. Like,
right,
start with the
right.
politics, dog. Like, listen, my whole take on any situation, and I'm gonna
Mm-hmm.
tie this into something else in a minute. My
Okay.
my whole take on it in any situation, if you lose, we
Right.
shake hands, doc. You go your way, I go my way. I deal with you for however long I got to deal with you. And then the next time we revamp it and try to get you out.
It's been like that for years
But doc, don't try
until
to get nobody
until
killed, doc.
right until MAGA come in on the
Yeah.
scene. Like it ain't no more real Republican Democrat thing. It's a MAGA that infiltrated the Republicans. You know what I'm saying? I agree with what you said. Not to cut your point off, but
Oh no, you
it's
good.
like you said. It's like what you said, man. We come to the center of the ring, the square circle.
That's
Hey, we
it.
duke it out. You win.
You
Hey,
win.
you win. I lose. I lose. You know what I'm saying? We'll come back and revisit it again.
We'll come back. Hey, you ever seen like the boxers that or MMA where
Mm-hmm.
hey, my man he get knocked out and then they clause they put in there, hey, we can do a
Yeah.
rematch.
Right.
Now you can either accept the rematch or not. Now, if you won, like most guys, they like, nah, bro, we're gonna run that back.
Right.
We're
Right.
gonna run it back. You beat me fair and square. Let's run that thing back. But bro,
Mm-hmm.
when we talking, dog, we talking like 4 years now, dog. We still talking about you still can't accept that you lost fair and square.
Right. That's that spoiled brat. That's what that spoiled brat kick in.
4 years, bro. We
Sore
talking.
loser.
I'm like, bro, like, come. And all right, so let me go to the other part. How I want to tie this in. Dog. So,
Go ahead.
how is politics tied to the Bible? Because
Okay.
the reason why I'm bringing this up is because I'm gonna show you.
Okay.
Politics is addressed directly or indirectly in several parts of the Bible. It's two scriptures that I got. Romans
Mm-hmm.
13 and 1 and First Peter 2, 13 and 14 say that
Okay.
all should follow authority as government authority is instituted and an authority of God.
Mm-hmm.
So these two got a real close relationship.
Right.
So
Okay.
I'm gonna read the scriptures for them in a minute for us.
Okay. Cause you know they love it.
Y'all got to give it to her.
Got to
But
give it
doc, if
to
you're gonna sit here and tell me
them.
that you're a Christian, that you love
Okay.
God,
Okay. I can feel where you're going to, but go ahead.
you
I think I know where you're going, but go ahead.
you tell me you love God,
Mm-hmm.
and it's the scriptures clearly say, dog, that you is an authority of God. But when
Mm-hmm.
it come down to you losing and taking your lumps, now you want to sit
Mm-hmm.
here and just make everything a mockery. You want to have folk come out. I'm talking now this one here. I'm talking directly to the pastors. Them
Right.
ones that then came out and doing all this weird stuff. Now you're looking
Oh yeah.
stupid because now he done abandoned you and your congregation.
Right. Right.
Now you need some help getting that foot out your mouth and getting that egg off your face.
Right.
I'm just saying, Doc, you can go ahead and hop in whenever you want to.
Oh, go ahead.
I'm just saying, Doc, listen, I mean, you know what? Just let me go ahead and read one of the scripts.
Yeah, go ahead on.
Romans 13 and verse 1. This is the NIV case, the New James Version, too complicated for them to break down. Let
Okay.
everyone be subject to the governing authorities, for there is no authority except that which God has established.
Mm-hmm.
The authorities that exist have been established by God. Romans 13 and verse 1. So you're going to try to tell me now you're going to want to come in and try to change everything because it don't fit
Right.
because you lost.
Right.
And I'm gonna go ahead and say a name that I ain't want to say it, but we talking about you, Trump. And just go ahead and just you
Yeah,
and the
yeah,
MAGA
go
crew.
ahead. Yeah. Yeah, that's
You
it.
you and the MAGA crew, you know, and the folk that running behind y'all that's messing up you got people losing their law license, bro. Running behind
Yeah.
Politricks.
Yeah. See what like what you were saying about them cats, man. Like, if they supposed to be Christians, some of them, a lot of them say they are,
They get
but
up there and profess it.
yeah, but I ain't never known in the Bible that the Bible say speak like the way they speak.
Right.
You know what I'm
That's
saying? Like
what it
that
say.
rhetoric and all that,
Yeah.
and called everybody out of their names and all that kind of stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? The first thing I know they probably say is, ain't nobody perfect, but I mean, if you say you Christian, you at least trying to follow. I mean, you ain't, but the rhetoric that they're using is like that's outlandish. You already know that's over the top.
That's bruh. Like Okay.
That ain't no slip up. You know what I'm saying?
It
Like,
ain't no slip up,
yeah,
dog.
we had a battle against each other. And I might slip up and say something for you. You might slip up and say something to me or whatever. It's kind of slick. But these cats here over the top.
And know they over the top because
Yep.
when they go to start talking about, I'm gonna read something else to you too, dog,
Go
because
ahead.
you know, like they always talk about, you know, they love everybody. They
Right.
love, they love, they love. And like you just said, that
See what I'm saying?
they talk about certain races like they dogs. Like they
Yeah.
don't like they don't not real citizens. So if you're
Right.
telling me you're a Christian, we're gonna go to First Corinthians 13 and verse 13, the last one. And now these three remain: faith, hope, and love.
Mm-hmm.
But the greatest of these is love. Now you sitting up here trying to
Right.
tell me you're a whole Christian, but you can get up there as a politician or a
Right.
politician, whatever you want to call them. You mean to tell me you mean to tell me you can get up there and talk about any and everybody, but you
Right.
still gonna say, I love everybody. Oh, I
Right.
love my colors. Well, I love. Well, help
Right.
me understand. Well, help me understand that. Well, I've been trying to
And
figure this thing out all for the last couple
and
of
an,
days. That.
and another thing too, I'll throw in on that what you just said too
Mm-hmm.
about the different races and stuff like that. Now, I remember things, but I don't remember. I don't have a photographic memory and all that. So, and then
Uh-huh.
plus, like I said, I can't remember like a lot of
Mm-hmm.
stuff like word for word like that. But
Mm-hmm.
um, they all know what it says about immigrants in the Bible, right?
Tell them that. That
You know what I'm
apparently
saying?
they don't. Apparently they don't.
Right. But I can't tell you what scripture that is. Like
Uh-huh.
I ain't like up on it like the pastors is. Like they know
Mm-hmm.
exactly where that is located. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I mean, you know what I'm saying? So apparently they ain't reading it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, going by the Bible. You know what I'm saying?
They're not, bro. What they're going by is that it's flesh driven. It's like,
Right.
anything that make their flesh feel good, and anything
Mm-hmm.
that's going they think gonna get them power.
Mm-hmm.
They'll say anything to get power. You
Right.
hear them all the time. They get up there, well, I'm gonna do this day one.
Man.
I'm gonna get this change day one. Name You've been living longer than I have. How many times have you ever known any politician to do anything on day one? I ain't never known it. If it happened,
None.
somebody fact check me in the comments, but I ain't never seen it,
Right.
bro.
Right. Me either. Me either.
So stop saying this stuff that this where the politricks come in. Where they,
Mm-hmm.
well, I'm gonna do, hey, I do this day one. I can do this
Right.
day one. You can do everything day one, but you have 4 years and you ain't do nothing
Right. That's what I'm
except for
saying.
pass
Like,
except for pass a tax bill for the rich,
right.
a tax
Right.
plan. I'm
Yeah. You know what I'm
But
saying?
they got me
He gonna
doing
make
like
sure
my
he do
man
that.
on freaking dog. What's the dude on the He got me doing like my man on Home Alone, doc. Like somebody help me
Right.
out. Like,
He gonna do that real quick because that's his boy. See, that's what they used to do. It's like I think it's the tides kind of turning a little bit. And
yeah,
what I
yeah.
mean by that's what I mean by what they used to do. See
Uh-huh.
what they was all in with old boy Trump at first, right?
Yep.
When you had when Trump was in the first time, see all the corporations, his buddies, they turned the money loose. See what these big time corporation people fail to realize when their favorite person is in,
Yo, yeah.
like Trump per se, they'll let that faucet go
Yes,
with the
sir.
money.
Because they know
But
they're gonna get it
then
right back.
right, but then when they have somebody in it that they less desirable, they'll shut that tap off and
Yep.
make it look like see they just shut that China they tried to shut that tap off on Biden and Harris.
Yep. Yep.
Then making it look like the economy is crashing and all this stuff like that or whatever.
Can't
So
do
that's
it,
what they
doc.
do. Yeah, so that's why he said he changed that tax thing for the rich on day one.
Wait, let me tell you something. He
for
might
his
well
boys.
forget that because let me tell you something right there. The grassroots is the same ones that got Obama elected. The
Right.
grassroots efforts and all the people giving. It's the
Mm-hmm.
same thing going on right now. The big dogs, they cut him
Right.
off when he lost in 2020 and wouldn't admit that
Mm-hmm.
that he
Right.
lost
Mm-hmm.
and he wouldn't admit it. They were like, bro, like, come on now, like. I mean, this
Yeah.
let's
Yeah.
revamp it. Now you're looking. Now they said, "Am I going to tie my brand to this?"
Right.
And then you see what happened to the Mr. Pillow guy. His brand
Right.
done. I'm just, I'm just
Right.
saying, his brand is absolutely done. Like Rudy Giuliani, he done. He used to be the number
Yeah.
one top mayor or whatever
Yeah,
of
man.
New
Yeah,
York.
man. He was
Done,
9/11 when 9/11 came up, man, he was
done,
like one of the best leaders out there. But when he got
done,
tied up with this, he got tied up with this cat here,
done.
man, he just killed his brand.
He killed his brand, dog. And I'm gonna give them the
And a
other
lot
the
of them are.
Yeah, and they are. If they still trying
Yeah.
to, they distance themselves because they know it start hurting their bottom line when they start like, wait a minute, this fool
Right.
still saying he won. Now it's been 2 years. They like, hold on, bro. Like when you, I
Right.
mean, you gotta let it go so we can kind of rebrand you. But he didn't want to
Right.
rebrand.
They still not letting it go. They still some of them that still that's dedicated to him.
Yeah, yeah.
They still can't answer that question.
Because they want to use it. They want to try to use it for this year.
Mm-hmm.
But dawg, I'm gonna tell you something right now. You can't tell me. No, go ahead.
What we talked about last time, that pride. Well, go ahead.
That's it, Doc.
Going down with the ship.
Yeah, that righteous mind, righteous mind, Doc. If you ain't got that, you can't comprehend what we saying, but
Yeah,
you
I'm gonna
can
sink the
comprehend the
ship.
foolishness. Bro, listen,
Yeah.
they'll sit here and say, like, listen, well, somebody was talking about today. I was listening
Mm-hmm.
to it. Hey, so well, now
Right.
let's talk about the water. Talk about the water. No, we talking about this. What happening? Because they trying to use it again for this thing. But you try to tell me
Right.
all the other Republicans that won in their states, everything was fair. But then when
Right.
we get over here to you, it's all that wrong. So then that means we got
Right.
to revoke you got to redo the whole thing, right? If I understand it right, maybe it's just
Right.
maybe my mind is missing something, dog. Maybe you can help me out.
And correct me on this if I'm wrong.
Uh huh.
Okay. Now, 2016,
Uh huh.
before 2016, 20
Mm-hmm.
what 2012.
Uh huh.
Obama, right?
Yep.
He
Oh
won
eight two.
electoral.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he won electoral and the popular,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yep.
Okay, then you fast forward 2016.
Mm-hmm.
Hillary won the popular,
Yep.
but Trump won the electoral, right?
Yep.
And now fast forward to 2020.
Mm-hmm.
Biden won popular
Mm-hmm.
and he won the electoral.
Yep.
So now, like I told somebody, I said, now when they go in that back room and start working on that electoral, it
Mm-hmm.
sounds like it's rigged to me, don't it?
Yeah. No, it definitely is. And
Because I mean the popular,
whenever you can change it
yeah,
like
because I
that,
mean popular, if you popular is popular. If you win, right?
that's what I thought. I mean, how
But
you
when
gonna
they
get the
go
popular vote and then don't win?
right, you went to when they went to the electoral college, he lost 2016 to Hillary, but he got the electoral college. So they went in the back room with the electoral college, if you ask me.
Well, they do that. They go in and try to change stuff. Like,
Right.
they can like rearrange, gerrymander this and fix this so
Yeah.
that
Right.
he can make sure he wins certain districts in that, so he can
Right.
make sure he win that. And that's
The
how and
first to
that's how they done.
270. Yeah,
There you go.
the first to 270. So that's what I'm saying. If he tell me if anything is rigged, the election that he won was rigged.
For real. No, not bro,
Because
don't you dare say that.
right. Because I mean Hillary was boat racing him. And then all of a sudden they went
All
into
of
the
a
back
sudden.
room. They said
And
something about some emails or whatever and went to the back room and come out, he
yeah.
win.
Yeah, that
You know
don't
what I'm
even make
saying?
sense.
So
That don't even make
so
sense,
I
dog.
mean, if you ask me, his election was rigged.
Yeah, it was. That
You know
if
what I'm
you look
saying?
at if you're looking at it from that standpoint, absolutely. Because you can't, like I said, it seems like to me if you get the popular vote, you getting the most votes, right?
See what I'm saying?
Somebody help us out because I want to know.
Yeah.
I'm with you. If you get
Please help us.
if you get the popular vote, which is more votes than the other guy, don't that make
Right.
you win the other states too? Like
And check it
Biden,
out.
like you said, like Biden
Right.
did.
Right. And check it out. And check it out. See, in other states, in all the other, well, not other states, well, all states, in any other election, whether it's a Senate, mayor,
Yeah.
congressman, however they do it,
Mm-hmm.
when they go to the popular vote, they get the popular vote for how many votes they got to win.
Mm-hmm.
They don't go in the back room.
No.
It's whatever votes you got. If I'm running for like our homeboy that got mayor for Durham,
Uh-huh.
I mean, hey, he won a popular vote over top of the last guy,
He just
so he
won.
won.
So he won.
But if they had went to the electorals, but they don't have that. That's what I'm saying. Like
If they
if
had
they had
another
had
method.
a method where they can go behind the
Yeah.
scenes, like
Yeah.
how homeboy he win the mayor of Durham,
Mm-hmm.
but he lost. I mean, he had the popular vote, but he lost over here. Like, what's going on?
Bro, I'm
Like you
just
said,
saying.
people in the comments, please help us out.
Yeah, help
I
us
want to
out,
know.
dog.
Yeah.
Yeah. So now let's talk a little bit about the politics for real,
Mm-hmm.
like the for real
Right.
politics.
Mm-hmm.
Like being in politics, being
Mm-hmm.
a politician or having running in politics, you got
Mm-hmm.
to have a plan, not a
Right.
concept of a plan.
Right. Right.
So from what I understand, the Democrats and what I've heard, they got a plan.
Yeah.
So what we're gonna do on XYZ? Well, I got a concept. Now I'm gonna tell anybody, you can take it how you want.
Right.
If you voting for a concept and you don't know what's in it, you
Right.
doomed to fail. It's just like it's just like, I'm gonna write you a concept of a business.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna out sketch it and I'm gonna write you a
Right.
concept. How far you gonna think you gonna get with that concept? You know how many
Right.
steps it is to get to where we got to get to? Bro, I got to do this, you got to do that, you got to do this type of study, that type of research. How you gonna get to the next step, bro? If you like, I'm just saying, like, y'all folk gotta stop.
Yep.
I don't know, bro, and I'm being honest, I'm being for real. I don't
Mm-hmm.
know what's making people that's not like, I know you saying the righteous mind, but I'm trying
Yeah,
to
they
figure
just
out
ain't
what make people, you can hear the truth.
they
They
just
can
ain't got
show
it,
it to
man.
you on paper
They just ain't got it.
and you still don't believe it. I'm like, come on, bro. Like,
They
okay,
just ain't got it. I
bro, I
know what you're
understand.
saying. They just ain't got
Yeah,
it.
I understand, but
This
that's your boy. But just like
it's mind boggling.
it's just like just like if you fall in the past. I'm just giving an example.
Go ahead.
Now
Yeah.
you using you listen to the pastor. He telling you this
Mm-hmm.
whole time. Oh no,
Mm-hmm.
we didn't planted apple trees, right?
Right.
So we
Right.
expecting a harvest on these apple trees, and you waiting and you waiting. You like, wait a minute, I don't. They stuff start growing up. You like, bro, they don't look like no apple trees, doc. Cause I'm planning to make an apple pie with my apples I'm gonna get, right?
Right.
So you steady like, wait a minute, dog. Hold on, man. He don't look like no. Don't look like no. The tree get grown. You see
Mm-hmm.
oranges on it.
Right.
Now the dude have
See what I'm
derailed
saying?
your whole destiny for 9 months. You follow behind a fool for 9 months without checking to say, hey, Pastor, I know what you said, but you think I could see them apple seed, bro, that you planted? You got to have a
Right.
package, right? I need to.
Right.
Nobody stop to check the package because you know why they put so much in leaders. They don't
Mm-hmm.
even. They give them a scripture. You know what they do? They don't
Right.
even go back and
What's
read
that?
what it is. They just.
Right.
I appreciate you, Pastor. I'm gonna use that this week on somebody at work,
And
and to
see,
be the
that's why.
wrong scripture.
Right. That's why it's so easy, like you said, with that concept that they putting out in front of people.
Yeah, man.
That concept that they put out in front of people. That's why it's easy to. That's why it's so easy to hide their Project 2025.
Boy, you better
That's
talk
why they.
about that one.
That's why they can come back and be like, "Oh no, we ain't attached to that, this, and that, or whatever." See, that concept that they put out there in front of the people is the smoke screen.
God, listen, dog. Let me
And
ask
once
you
they,
something.
if
Go
they
ahead.
get
Go
up
ahead.
in there, no, I'm saying when they get up in there, they pull that, they gonna have that smoke screen up, and when they pull the curtains back, there it is. Ain't no
Now,
need, ain't no need, it ain't no need to cry then.
let me ask you something. Now, if let me say your house, your name on your house, right? Your
Right,
name on your car to your title,
right,
all 343, I mean, ever you got, right?
right, right.
Now, the police stop you. He say,
Mm-hmm,
hey, is this your car? You be like, no, they ain't got nothing to do with it. That ain't my car. Now, this
mm-hmm.
Project 2025 joint, he said, I don't know nothing about it, but your name in it over 300 times, but you ain't
You
got
see
nothing
what
to
I'm
do with
saying?
it.
Not
I
not
think
two
it's
or three, not two or three, but 300.
300. I think
300.
it's 312 times to be exact.
Right. See what I'm
Your
saying?
name in it, but you don't know nothing about it. It goes right back, Doc, to, hey, God. Y'all
Yeah.
talk about y'all love God, but anytime you follow a man and a pastor or anybody else that'll sit there and lie to you to your face, and you waiting to make this apple pie, and this man that had planted apple orange trees 6, 9 months ago, and you've been following him, you could have been way farther ahead, Doc, if you had just if you just listen to what they telling you. Hey, bro. Hey, bro. I helped the dude put it in the ground. I'm telling you,
Right.
they oranges. Man, ain't nobody studying what you talking about, dog. The
Right.
pastor right. I know he
Right.
told us they apples. Dog, I'm
And
telling
it's
you,
just
I
like,
helped you
yeah.
plant them. I helped them put them in the ground. Man, forget
Right.
that.
And it's just like what we've been saying all along, man. It's that pride because I'm like this right here.
Pride, dog.
If we had somebody on our side
Uh-huh.
that we voting for them on our party that's doing some crazy stuff like
I
that, I'm
can't
like,
do it,
bro.
bro.
I'm like, bro, I'm gonna slide on this side over here, bro. We got to go with somebody that giving us the
Mm-hmm.
best deal.
Yep.
All of them ain't gonna do right by us, but we got to go with the person that's gonna give us the best deal. You
For
know what I'm
real,
saying?
dog. We got to. Just
I
like the
mean, we
lady.
got to, yeah, you got to get some out of it. You know what I'm saying? Got to go with the better deal.
Just like the lady, your time coming. I don't know your name, but
Who that,
you
bro?
know who I'm talking about. The one that was in Charlotte, that she was a Democrat, and then when it was convenient, she
Oh
switched her
yeah,
party. Your time
yeah.
coming.
Oh yeah, I know.
That
I forgot her
politics,
name.
bruh. That
Yeah,
politics.
that's it.
Your time coming.
Yep.
Believe it. It's
And
coming.
that's crazy too, man. You know what? They get so they do that. They've been doing it quite regular here lately too. Of 2 or 3 here and there, like they win on the Democratic Party side,
Yeah, yeah.
and then when they get in about a year or something, it's almost
Oh,
like
they
they put some
flip.
time and grade in.
Yep.
Now you a Republican. Like, hold up,
Hold on, bro.
ain't
Like
nobody
we
voted for you.
Right,
And
that's what I'm saying, bro. I don't know how to.
but
I hope there's a way for them to be able to fix that, because if
right,
we voted you in as a Democrat, that's what you need to
right,
stay as. You can't
right.
flip in the middle of a campaign. Well, a middle once you get elected, and
Your
flip and say,
turn,
"Hey,
yeah,
how you
yeah.
gonna do that, bro?"
The middle of your term, you're gonna flip over to the Republican side.
Can't do it, dog. I'm gonna tell
Like,
y'all
and we
something
didn't
right
put you,
now.
we didn't put you in. You know
We
what I'm
did
saying?
not put you in, doc, and we want you out. They coming after you. I won't let you know that. That politics, them boys up there in Charlotte coming after you. Believe that.
Right,
You can
right,
stay. Hey, you can stay over there. We good, because if you come back,
right.
you're gonna do the same thing again. So stay over there with them.
You
You know what I'm
right.
saying? And let me read this last scripture, that submit yourselves for the Lord's sake to every human authority.
Mm-hmm.
We just what we talking about, Doc.
Right.
Whether to emperor as supreme authority, or to governors who are sent to him to punish those who do wrong and to commend those who do right. So
Mm-hmm.
the courts trump. I hate to say it, Doc. The courts gonna punish them who do wrong, Doc. I'm just saying the courts
Yeah.
on your heels, Doc. They on
Yeah.
your heels, and I know it's right. And I know that's why you are voting. You're running for the presidency, and all the
Right.
people behind you know that's why you running. That's why they trying to push all these
Yep.
lies and all this stuff. Like, but bro, I'm just gonna tell you, dog, it ain't gonna work. I'm
Right.
sorry, it just ain't
Okay.
gonna
Let
work.
okay. Let me go. Let me go against the grain for a minute.
All
And
right, go ahead.
okay. So say like if they was to rig the system,
Yep.
say if they was to rig the system and put him in there,
Uh-huh.
right? So what he gonna do then? He gonna go ahead on and strip all them crimes off him by him being the
Yep.
president, or he get to ride it out them 4 years, and then they gonna still come back and revisit it? Where the felonies are on there already, unless he try to do something to get it off himself, get it off himself. And
Uh-huh.
if he is able to do that, all the clowns that's for him and behind him, remember they gonna still have felonies if he
That's
is
my
able to
point.
take his off.
I
You know
know
what I'm
he
saying?
if
So
they're not state, he can do
right.
it.
Mm-hmm.
No, if they're not state, if they're federal, he can take all of them off. He can do a pardon
Right.
for his own self, or he,
Right.
I think he can do his own pardon. But bro, I said this, and Keisha probably can verify this, confirm this. That
Mm-hmm.
I told her, I said, I hope that he don't get elected because if he
Right.
does, somebody gonna assassinate him.
You might
And
be right.
before he could even get elected,
Mm-hmm.
somebody tried. Now
Yep.
I'm gonna tell you, next time, if it ever gets to that place, they ain't gonna
Right.
miss. They're not gonna miss. They're
You
gonna
right.
get a
You
more
right.
qualified, a more better shooter, a more, more control guy the next time.
Right.
This time was a
Right.
scare tactic. And he wanted to get up and do all this stuff like that. And
Right.
I'm the okay, bro. Like
Right.
that's your warning. Like that, sometimes you get warnings and you don't take heed. Like, I mean, I ain't studying that. You know how the dog we used to drink. We
Yeah.
used to drive out, police sitting over there like, man, I ain't
Oh
studying that,
yeah.
man. Yeah, and we keep going to run through right through a roadblock.
Yeah. Have it sitting right between your legs.
Right, right.
Ain't nobody think about
Ain't
him.
nobody think about him, dog. Why would I think about him, doc? You got that liquid courage. You like what's my man Denzel on training day then, doc? You
Yeah.
don't care about nothing.
Right.
You him. And
Yep.
then you end up happening. So he getting these warnings, and because he's running to stay out of jail and try to overturn all the money that he owe and all that,
Right.
he's running to try to get rid of all that. Because if he ever gets in, he gonna put people in place that gonna get rid of all of that stuff.
And that's what I'm saying. And then definitely that second warning. Like
Yeah,
all of them is warnings, but definitely that second one, because see, they talk like
he was
old boy was
wide
posted
open.
up. And he was posted up. Like, see, Trump, he wasn't supposed to play golf that day.
No, you see what I'm saying?
They said he was like, well, you know what? I'm feeling it. Let's go. I'm on to play around. When he went out
I'm
there,
gonna
my
do what
man
I
was set
want.
up. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
I'm just saying.
Luckily he had Secret Service playing up a hole ahead of him.
Right. Because if
You know what I'm
not,
saying?
bro, I'm just saying that, like, listen, bro, stop doing the politricks. You're getting a lot of people killed, a lot of people hurt, a
Yep.
lot of people locked up, a lot of people losing their law license, a lot of people losing their
Yep.
jobs, their families, because you paying politricks because you want to get out of jail free card. That's all he want. It
And
ain't
that's what
about
it is.
nothing else. That's all it
Nope.
is, that. That's why he's trying to set it up now. But it's falling on deaf ears now because ain't people like, bro, like, look, we done heard this the
Right.
last 4 years. It's rigged, it's rigged. Okay, bro.
Right.
It getting
And I
old
can't,
now.
yeah, and I can't understand either. Like this cat, he can call every race,
Yeah.
Jews, whoever,
Yeah.
everybody out their
It
name,
don't matter.
and they don't do nothing to him, man. But
Nothing.
somebody else can do one thing or like an allegation or whatever, they cancel.
Canceled
I
that.
can't I can't understand it.
He can do
I can't
whatever he want.
understand it. He can get right up there on the mic and just
Yeah.
call everybody crazy, stupid, what the immigrants dumb, or anything
Yeah.
about the Jewish,
Yeah.
people or whatever. And like how the people feel about when they talk about the Jewish people, whatever, in a
Yeah,
bad
man.
derogatory way, right?
Yeah.
He do it like with he do it unconscious, like
Hey, bro, like
get
it's
them.
in him. Like he had these
And
conversations at the
but they
house.
don't, yeah, but they
Like
don't
they
never
know.
do nothing. Right. But he don't never get canceled. He's still able to run. That's why I said my man, what's my man Eric Adams? And like
Yeah.
I said, I don't have no use for Mark Robertson. You know whose side he on,
Yeah.
but that's why I said once before. I don't blame them guys. I keep running too. Like
Me too, dog.
he
I would too if he
he's
doing it.
cause they ain't said nothing no more than what he said. He
Yeah.
said worse stuff.
He said worse stuff, doc. But I can tell
Right.
you right now, doc, it's chickens coming home to roost, Doc. And
Where
I ain't
Rob,
gonna.
where Rob, well, not to cut y'all. Robinson
No,
did
you
say
good.
Robinson did say well, he said he was a black Nazi, didn't he?
Yeah, he did say that, Doc.
Yeah, he said he was
He
he
did
was
say
a
he was
little
a
bit
black
over.
knight. He
Yeah,
wanted to
he
kill some
was a little
folks.
bit over the top.
Yeah, the line here, he just a little bit open, bro. You
Yeah.
carried just a joke just a little too far. Yeah,
Yeah, he was
just
a little
carried the
bit over the
joke.
top. Yeah,
Yeah, he did say I'm a black Nazi. I'm just like, what? What are you talking about, bro? Like, and then they
thinking they
come
love
out,
him.
yeah, Doc, thinking Doc.
Thinking they love. Let him go over there,
Let me
talking that
tell you
noise.
something, Doc. You
They'll
know,
show him how much they love him.
Doc, you know how they you heard of how they raise a sheepdog, right? Yeah, when they raise a sheepdog when he little, right?
hmm hmm
They put him, and this will happen with Mark and some of these other guys. They take
Yeah,
the puppy when he little and he put it with the sheep,
right.
and the sheep raise him. So when he
hmm
get older, he still think he a sheep, but he a
hmm
dog. So he'll protect the sheep against his own kind because he
Right.
think he a sheep. That's the same thing with Mark Robinson, Doc. That fool.
Great analogy, dog.
Yeah, no,
That's
that's
good right there. Yeah.
I was just saying, Doc. He think because he been around and ain't white folks. I love y'all because I ain't talking about you,
Oh
but he been
yeah,
around
we
white
all do.
people for
Yeah.
so long that he think
Right.
that's what he is. Whenever you say whenever you put Nazi on the end of anything, what they
Oh
tell
yeah.
you, bro?
Yeah.
What
You're right.
seriously?
He think he won for real, don't
Yeah, he think he's a sheepdog. He's like he
he?
Doc, he think he a sheep dog, but he going against his own kind. Like, bro, they looking at him
Yeah.
like, bro, you do know that that's your own
Right.
kind, right? And like,
Right.
now I'm with y'all, no matter what. I'm a black Nazi. I'm like, come on, dog, stop with
And
this.
you look at and when you see the picture of it, like he put on on TV with his mom and his family on the front porch, it looked just like down in the bottom where we came from. Like I was on like I know his mom was probably going to glory, whatever, no
Yeah,
disrespect for her to her, but
yeah.
I know she probably wondered like, what the hell is going on with him? You
His
know what I'm
family,
saying?
his family, like, bro, his wife even like, bro, that's a step too far even from me. You know what I'm saying? She probably
Right,
like, come on, dog. Like, now we got to go
right,
take these pictures, and the people gonna see who I am. I got to go to the grocery
yep,
store, and I got to, like, bro, come on, man. Like,
right,
anyway, bro, listen,
yeah.
y'all like, comment, subscribe, share, all of it. Help us get to 5,000. We on our way.
5,000.
We on our way.
5.
Thank y'all for joining. Man Talk 133. Until next time, we out.